event time here in Burlington, North Carolina. The RWA Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Psycho Boy Fodder making his second title defense against this man, Brady Booker. Let's send it to the ring.
The challenger, weighing in at 245 pounds and hands from Atlanta, Georgia, Brady Booker!
Well, my name is Gerard. I'm joined, of course, by the great Benefield, and it's our honor to be able to call this amazing match here for the Revolution Wrestling Authority Heavyweight Championship. In the ring right now, the challenger, Brady Booker, who is excited to have this opportunity, which could be his first championship in his career.
This is going to be a good one, GB, but of course you got to remember Psycho Boy is never alone.
He is never alone, and it's interesting because, you know, Brady Booker at one point used to travel in a pack, but no longer in a pack. He's on his own, and he's got to deal with this.
Angelina, weighing in at 239 pounds, he is the Revolution Wrestling Authority Heavyweight Champion, Psycho Boy Fodder!
Well, the champ is here and, of course, is flanked by the Psycho Girl.
Certainly is, and you got to wonder, it is probably the worst nightmare of all of the heads of this company that this man Fodder is their heavyweight champion. He had a long road to get there, but he finally did, besting Caleb Conley, and we were there for his first title defense against Dirty Dango, and Fodder did what Fodder does, and it makes you wonder what the Psycho Boy era of Revolution Wrestling Authority will look like.
You're right, GB. The management here basically made Psycho Boy jump through hoops to get that title opportunity. And he finally, as you said, a long road last year before he finally got that title. And now here he is in his second title defense. And of course, Psycho Boy's favorite part here during the entrance.
It certainly is, and I don't blame him. You know, this is the guy who always had the girl, and he now has the title to go along with the girl.
I'm not too sure that Brady Booker knows what he's getting into here, dealing with Psycho Love as this tandem awfully dangerous.
Absolutely. You know, Brady Booker is a guy who is really kind-hearted. He's one of those guys, you know, you ever meet those people who show up somewhere and they're just happy to be here? That is him. And you can tell he's really connected to the crowd here. Will that turn into a championship victory? Time will tell.
You're right, this great crowd here in Burlington firmly behind Brady Booker. And Brady Booker appears to have the size advantage. He's definitely got the physique. And as we mentioned, all the pedigree in the world to be the next big star here in this business.
Absolutely. You know, there are very few people who get to be trained in the kind of schools. But before we even tell you, these babies are really giving it to the Psycho Boy.
They know how to get under the skin of Psycho Boy Fodder. And Psycho Boy gets right back under the skin of the crowd here at RWA. And that's what it's all about right there, the RWA heavyweight title.
Such a beautiful championship, and you can see Brady Booker kind of motioning that he wants to be champion. And quite frankly, if you're not in this business to become a champion, then you need to find another business.
Look at Fodder stepping outside onto the ring apron, he's just jawing with this crowd here as Brady Booker saying, let's go, let's get this thing started.
And it's the babies that are giving it to him. I happen to love to see this.
He's getting it from every side, GB.
You know, and Fodder likes to believe since he's champion, he has earned the respect of the people, but not necessarily so.
Now the ref's finally going to call for the bell here in this main event championship matchup.
You know, you might not recognize it, but of course, very similar year experience for both of these competitors. The champion, Psycho Boy Fodder, has been in the business now for 3 years. Brady Booker for 2. Both of them are extremely well-traveled. And so, whoa!
Ooh. Psycho Boy missing with a huge right hand. Gonna step outside of the ropes, gonna get the referee to get Booker to step back a little bit.
You know, you got to think about this. Brady Booker has really kind of been given the tools to be great. Here's a guy who first got his start in the WWE Performance Center. which so many people would love to get there, but then he followed his time there by being a part of the Nightmare Factory, two of the best schools in the world to be trained as a pro wrestler.
Well, look at Fodder. Fodder doing what he does best, getting in the head of Brady Booker, but Booker calling him a chicken here, GB. Now the crowd's going to get into it.
Certainly the crowd's going to get into it, which to some degree could frustrate Fodder, but I think that's the environment that Fodder likes. He likes the fans angry. He likes the fans getting under his skin. That kind of fuels him to do what he desires to do.
Absolutely, Fodder thrives on it. He gets that crowd riled up, as does Angelina Love there. You see her pointing with that psycho stick. Got to keep your head on a swivel.
And you've got to wonder for Brady Booker, who has certainly had experience around the wrestling world. This is his first championship opportunity. We're going to find out how both the Performance Center and the Nightmare Factory prepared him for this moment.
Rear waist lock here is Fodder maybe looking for a German suplex, but he can't get the big man over. Turned it into a front face lock now. Going to muscle him down to the canvas here.
We think about where these two men have been and where they're going. You've got to think that for the champion, Psycho Boy Fodder, who of course has spent time in the NWA and several other places, he's the champion. He knows what it's like to have the big fight feel, and while this is his second title defense, he knows what it's like to win the championship and to keep the championship. Brady Booker has yet to experience either of those moments in our sport. Now's the challenge to see if he can step up to the plate.
Booker firmly with that wrist lock. Now we're going to stomp on the left arm of Psycho Boy Fodder. Fodder felt all of that.
Absolutely. Brady Booker follows in the tradition of many great football stars who turned into pro wrestling stars. Can Brady Booker do like several of them have and become a champion? We find that out here tonight.
Another big arm wringer there from Brady Booker, still working on that left arm, the left wrist of the Psycho Boy. Now Fodder going to counter, work on the left arm now of Brady Booker, going to take him down to the canvas. A handful of hair takes down Booker, but he missed.
Just as I was prepared to compliment the champion on the fact that he can wrestle. Speaking of wrestling, what a great drop-down toe hold there by the challenger, Brady Booker.
I got to tell you, Booker does some things that you don't see a guy normally his size doing, such as that low shotgun dropkick right there.
Absolutely, that shows he's got a bit of a hybrid style. He can go fast, he can go slow, but right now he went into the turnbuckle, courtesy of the champion, Psycho Boy Fodder.
And now Fodder on the attack, rapid-fire right hands there to the jaw of Brady Booker. Fodder now trying to shake off the effects of that arm.
You got to think about it. Fodder, as the champion here at Revolution Wrestling Authority, has to be thinking to himself that he's got a chip on his shoulder when these stars come from national promotions or with that kind of experience trying to take this championship.
Ooh, what a big clothesline there from Booker to the champion. Now the champ's going to get sent across.
Booker there with another clothesline, allowing his size to be his advantage here.
Fodder going to be sent across into the ropes. Comes back. Oh, looking for maybe a crossbody, but he got caught by Booker.
Certainly did. The strength of Booker is on display here.
And he makes it look easy, GB. Power slam from Brady Booker.
Brady Booker has got to harness all of these advantages that he has. And I think he's taking too much time right here, but that could be that inexperience.
It might be time for some football drills here, GB.
Here it is.
Some up-downs. Some up-downs. Here we go, another one.
I think he learned this when he went to Chase U playing on their football team.
Wait for it. One more big one. Big splash. Pin attempt here for the championship.
Championship splash.
My goodness. Fodder, I don't think knew what hit him there. And unexpectedly almost surprised all of us here with a new champ, but now Booker gets hung up on the top rope.
It's so interesting to me, you think about the first title defense, which we were there for our champion, was against Dango, who of course has spent time in WWE and in TNA. And now you're looking at Brady Booker, who also spent time in WWE. These well-traveled stars are all coming here to fight and to battle for the Revolution Wrestling Authority Championship. But Psycho Boy Fodder is not going to have it. He basically says, bring them on, set them up, I'll knock them down.
Now to retain the title, a lot of repress here. No, not going to be enough.
And to a point that is interesting, Fodder did not cover both of the broad shoulders of the challenger, and that ended up resulting in Booker having an easier time kicking out.
And that is a lot to cover. We talked about it earlier, the size of Brady Booker. It's kind of deceiving You know, you see him come to the ring. Oh, look at this. Angelina Love, classic Love on the outside with the referee distracted, using that second rope once again.
Angelina Love is the embodiment of stand by your man. She'll fight for her man. She'll do whatever needs to be done to ensure that he remains the RWA heavyweight champion.
Uh-oh, now Fodder taking Booker outside to familiar territory. It's where Fodder does all his best work on the outside of the ring.
You know, some have called the hardest part of the ring the apron or the steel guard there, but the favorite part of the ring for Fodder is the outside.
And now after doing some damage, gonna send Booker back in because he knows he's gotta win the match inside the ring. And now look at this, a blatant choke right in front of the referee.
And again, this is to the advantage of the champion. If the champion gets disqualified, he retains the championship. If he gets counted out, he retains the title. So all of that works in his favor.
And again, the choke right in front of the ref. Fodder, he knows what he's doing. He's gonna take advantage of the referee's 5 count. He knows he has 5 seconds.
That is the strength of Fodder. He knows the rules and he doesn't mind breaking them. In fact, you can't break the rules if you don't know them and know them well. He likes to get right there to the edge, push everything to the edge before he pulls things back. And the referee needs to check to see if this is a choke right now.
You see Booker, his arms, his legs are still moving. He's not out just yet. He's going to try to make his way back up. Both men back up to a vertical base. Right hands to the body from Booker. But a back elbow from the champ takes Booker right back down to the mat.
You know, we've talked about what it means for Fodder to successfully defend here, but what would it mean for Brady Booker, who spent time in NXT but didn't get the full experience that he wanted? What would it mean for him to come here to North Carolina and to walk out of here with his first championship?
That would be huge for Brady Booker, the young man holding his first championship. That would be a huge win. And RWA, I think his fan base would love it. They're firmly behind him here tonight, even though he's a newcomer to the promotion.
Absolutely, and if you think about, of course, the pedigree and the lineage that has come out of the Nightmare Factory, they produce champions. And I think Brady Booker would love to continue that lineage.
Booker feeling it in the lower spine as he hit hard into the turnbuckles. And now Fodder, classic Fodder, Sean with this crowd here, the great crowd here in Burlington.
Absolutely, Fodder loves a methodical, slow pace, and that's what he's doing right now. It's like a great meal that you're cooking at Thanksgiving. They taste really, really great when you're doing it on the slow burn, and that's what's happening here for our champion, Psycho Boy Fodder.
Straight right hand to the forehead of Booker. Booker sent across by Psycho Boy. Psycho Boy gonna charge in, looking for a big splash, but nobody home. Whoa! Huge release German suplex there from Brady Booker, nearly sent Fodder out of the ring.
I legitimately think that Brady Booker is unaware of his own strength, as that suplex literally exploded, and it came from him being weakened. What would he do if he was at full strength?
And now Booker with a massive lariat takes down the champ, and another one. The Psycho Boy doesn't know what hit him now, misses with a clothesline.
And there's that power slam he was going for earlier.
Another big power slam, and Brady Booker's fired up. He could taste the title. Could this be it? Looking for a sidewalk slam, cover him for the title.
This could be all. Whoa, so close.
And that was close.
You know, you think about the championships across multiple promotions that have come out of the Nightmare Factory. We could add another promotion here as Brady Booker is in the three-point stance. Here we go.
Oh, look for that shoulder right to the midsection, but nobody home.
Oh, no! The Psycho Stick comes into play there.
The referee didn't see it. Now a quick roll-up.
Oh, come on. Not like this.
And a handful of tights. Psycho Boy steals another one, GB.
I cannot believe that the Psycho Boy found this way to retain his championship in his second title defense, but he doesn't care by hook or by crook. He's your champion.
What a match it was. Give it up for Brady Booker. Put up a heck of an effort, but tonight was the Psycho Boy's night.